know why the devil wants to play with me today. Why? The devil is playing games. I know some of y'all is probably still on the other video, but YouTube really don't like you to use your cell phone no more. Hey, Lisa Lemons, welcome, friend, welcome. What you up to? Hey, Sonia. Hey, David, welcome. Hey, Diana. I'm good. How's everybody? Yo, I had to get a darn glue gun. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Thelma found it. Selena. Maria. I hear that, Lisa. It's been cold here, child. Oh, wait, I missed somebody. See, this is the thing about the phone, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, I can't even see who it is. Stacy. Hey, Stacy. And, oh, I'm missing people, y'all. Somebody with a Z. I'm going to call you Z. What's up, friend? Hey, Sonia, good. Annette. Tina. Child, listen. It has been cold here, y'all. Okay. I had to load my glue gun. Y'all, I'm going to be sitting here doing some of these Christmas balls so I can show y'all what I was talking about while we chit-chat. I can't see worth a darn, y'all. I can't see. But we're going to try. Hey, Rosemary. My computer is broken, is taken apart in the other room because I told y'all I'm in there working. So I couldn't get on my computer because I didn't feel like hooking it up today. Hey, Cynthia. If I missed anybody, I'm going to catch you during the chat. Because I'm trying to focus. See, I had started to put these little leaves in here. And I got the phone turned backwards that I don't like because the thing wouldn't work. Hey, Phyllis. First time. Welcome, Phyllis. Welcome, friend. Yeah, so I'm going to pour these out. These little green leaves, if I could get them out. Oh, I can't. They're stuck. I'm going to have to get a tweezer or something. So I won't be doing that one tonight. Wait, I can't see the name. Z, write your name in capitals so I can see it. Because I'm old. Hey, Diane. Welcome from North Carolina, Diane. It's Z, I can't get your name. Child, I'm old. And it don't help. Old eyes don't help, honey. All right, so I'm going to just start doing this because it ain't really nothing big. Hey, MacD girl, MacD been doing her thing, y'all, on the shorts, posting everything. And on, wait a minute, it's on YouTube that you're doing it. Hey, Kim, welcome, Kim. Kim from Florida, okay. Welcome, Kim. Hey, Ronnie, I didn't know you were a police officer. I did not know that. Hey, Diana, I glanced at my comments before I came on because I've been running all day, y'all. I actually got up. I went and picked up groceries. Oh, somebody just said something. Oh, Lisa. Welcome, Diana. Phyllis, how are you? Ooh, Phyllis said something. Y'all, I can't look. Y'all don't expect me to see too much. Oh, thank you so much, Phyllis. I appreciate that. That keeps me going. I did not know that, Ronnie. I did not know that. What department are you in? Selena. Well, you don't have to tell me that on here. Yeah, I'm trying to get I'm missing all kinds of comments and people. Hey, Jason. Y'all, Jason has been like Lisa and a couple other ones since the beginning, since my very first live. Jason and Lisa and all of them have been around, right? So, hey, Angel, welcome. So, if I missed you, I'm going to catch you through this, y'all. I can't to keep touching that phone every time I miss something. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you with Old Dyfus State or the state? I didn't know that. Because I remember when they came up with the human services for the state and they were trying to recruit some of us from Camden. Hey, Yaya. Hey, Sky. Child, I know. I've been out of it, not wanting to do no lives lately. But I remember when they came out with the Human Services Police Department that worked with DIFUS back in the day. When they first came out with that, they were coming down to recruit us. Okay, all right. So New Jersey State Police. Okay, I did not know that. I remember when they were trying to recruit a lot of us women. It was like 12 women in Camden at the time when I first came on years ago. I was the 12th female. So the state police was trying to recruit us, and Human Services, they wanted us really bad. Oh, get out of here. Wow, get out of here. Yep. I did everything with Camden. I love Camden. I really did. I started out in the prosecutor's office, and then I went to Camden. And I loved doing everything that I did there. Like I loved everything about it. In special operations, that was my favorite position because we did so much, you know. Get out of here, Ronnie. Wow. I did not know that, Ronnie. I saw your comment when I just went. I was like, I didn't know that. Wow. I did not know that. Okay, somebody else came on. Somebody said something. I hate touching this, but. Hey, Cynthia. Welcome, friend. Oh, Cynthia done put herself a little name on there. Hey, Valerie. Wow. I did not know that, Ronnie. Wow. Well, that's good to know. I mean, it's a good career, but I'm glad I'm out of it now with the stuff that's going on today. I'm glad I'm out of there. You know, it was such a good, but I'm telling you one thing. The one good thing is, you know, I was injured in line of duty and I got my pension. You know what I mean? So I didn't have to worry or whether I would qualify for something or, you know, how I would survive. So that was one good thing about it. Yes, indeed, Ronnie. Oh my goodness. I did not know that, friend. Hey, Tori, if I missed you, y'all, if you're on here and I haven't spoke yet, I'm going to get to you. I promise. I don't have Sugar Honey on here tonight to be popping up telling me who's on. Yeah, it is. It really is. I don't think I'd want to do it nowadays. Okay, we got glue. We cooking with glue. Right. All right, y'all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these I got these from Michael's, oh gosh, maybe like 4 years ago on clearance after Christmas. And right now I don't see no comments. So that's how this is going to do, y'all. So I am going to just dress these up and I'm going to put these because I need a little more sparkle. And I'm going to just put that on there, but I'm going to do it right with a glue gun. Very easy. Hold up. You got a lot going on there, Angel, with his girlfriend. Okay, you must be talking to somebody because I don't know what that means. Carolyn, Stacy. Oh, your son you talking about, Angel? You're talking about a son? Because that's what it sounds like. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get started on these because I'm gonna put these in my room. My room needed a little more. What's up there? Thelma Found It is another original. She's on here tonight. So when I say original, y'all, I mean all the way back from my first video. Pinky Harper, how are you, friend? Welcome. So I'm gonna put a little bit of glue right on the tips of these to get it hold it, right on the tips of these little flowers. And then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna put it on here. I put it right on the tip to the first 3 flowers, and I'm just gonna put this on here. Right? And then I can drag it around better, and y'all will be able to see. See? And then I'm gonna just pull it around like this, put a little more glue on in the front there, and then pull it around, and then I'll tack it. You see? And it's gonna look like this. Hey, Annette. Hey, Edward. How are you, Edward? Who else? Did I miss anybody? McD. Yo, I'm sorry for the hand and the phone. Tina. Pinky. I just spoke to you. What's up, Pinky? Everybody. How y'all doing? So anyway, y'all, that's all I'm doing is this. And then we're going to chit chat. I just wanted to show y'all this. Y'all, the bath thing that I bought from my bathroom, it's actually 4-wall. And you know what? I read the comments. It did say that it was 4-wall after I bought it. But people also had it on the floor. So I was like, oh, that'll be good. Oh, okay, Angel. Oh, what part of Dallas is? I mean, what part of Dallas? I haven't been to Dallas in a while. I haven't been down to Dallas in a nice minute. Hey, Carolyn Martin, how are you? Okay, Dallas. I haven't been there in a while. I haven't been to Dallas since maybe the summertime, early summer, midsummer, when my niece was here. Yeah, I went. That's the last time I've been to Dallas. I haven't been there. I very rarely go to Dallas. Very rarely. Nowadays, back in my thrifting, when I was in my heavy thrifting moment, I was in Dallas daily, So they keep taking the words away. I swear YouTube don't really care for me with these darn lives. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to show y'all in 1 second. Trying to keep it even. Let me get this one too. Some of them that might be loose, I'm just putting a little extra glue on it. And then here we go. Hi, Becky. Hold up, y'all. Am I missing anybody else? Oh, what part of Dallas? You know what part of it is? Because they got some stuff going on in Dallas. What part of that? Is it like a did he tell you an area in Dallas he was in? Because there's some beautiful areas, but then there's some areas, woo Lord. Yeah. You don't want him in. Make him come home. Y'all. I'm trying to finish up with the last room. So I got stuff all over the place. And then as soon as that's done, I'm done, y'all. I'm done. I ain't doing no redecorating. I'm going to take down my Christmas tree. Y'all, oh, I got a story for y'all. Guess what? Somebody tried to break in my storage space. Child, let me tell you what they could have done. They could have succeeded, and I could have got my $2,000 from the insurance, and I would have been free of all that junk and stopped paying that money every month. That's what they could have done. I'm so mad at them. Hey, Barry, how are you? Welcome, Barry, welcome. What's going on, Cynthia? How are you? I appreciate you, Cynthia. Yeah, somebody tried. Well, let me tell you how, and this is funny. I haven't been going often, but remember a couple weeks ago, I told y'all that I had to buy a new lock because my lock didn't want to unlock. But that was because it was starting to get a little rusty, right? And I could have brought it home or took the WD-40 and did it. And that's what I was going to do today. I was going to shoot a little WD-40 in there, right? That's my dad's. It makes sense. It fixes anything. WD-40. So I learned that years ago from my dad. Pull out the WD-40, right? It cleans stuff. It fixes. It stops the squeaks. It fixes anything. So I look and I then noticed it was Primark's. And that's what it made me remember it today. So I called the place today. I saw that it happened a while ago. I ordered the new padlock, right? Hey, Loretta, welcome. Loretta, I just saw you had a video up today. I got to check it out. Yeah, I got on YouTube real fast today to see my comments, and then I looked and see who uploaded. So, yeah, Loretta, I'll be checking you out later when I go into lounge. So this is what I'm doing. Ain't that cute? This is how it comes. But anyway, I'll tell you about it. 1 second, y'all. I still got one more piece to glue on here, but this is what it's going to be looking like. So from this to this with some bling wrap. And it's just going to give it a little sparkle. You see? Just going to give it a little. I'm putting these on my silver tree. Yep, quick and easy. And all you got to do is cut these. I think I cut these to 12, 3 by 12. And they fit perfectly around these little square things. And I think I got these for like $1 a pack or something. How much were these? No, 59 cents a pack. That's why I bought so many. Yep, because I think I have more in the storage space somewhere because I think I bought like 6 or 10 packs or something like that. It was a lot. And they were 59 cents because they were 90% off and they were $5.99 for the box originally. So, come on. Come on. There you go. Let me do this one. Here you go. Now look at that. Perfectly around there. So now all I got to do is the best. Wait a minute. You know what? I am going to do a video on that soon in the next week or so. I'm going to do a video on that again. Remember how I used to do them before? But if you need to talk, go to my inbox and inbox me. But I'm going to do a video on that and starting up either using the shorts program or the long form program or both. I say both because if you're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, we may turn this into that tonight, y'all. Yeah, so inbox me or my email is in the description box. So email me too. That's probably going to be quicker. Email me because I do check my email at least. Well, I'm slipping with that too, but I'm getting better. I will. 2 days ain't going to go by without me checking my email. So, I was very lied. See, you see how I catch myself? Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Oh, storage. Okay, let me do that first. Then we're going to talk a little bit about YouTube. Yes, isn't it cold? It's in the 30s. It's in the 30s here right now. It was in the 40s today when I went out. Y'all, I went out with a big old winter coat. I got out because I went to go pick up my groceries. I picked up my groceries from, hey, Linda. It snow/iced last night. I woke up this morning. It was like spring. It looked like spring outside, but in the middle of the night because... Thank you so much, Ronnie. I appreciate you. I did not know. When I saw that, I was like, what? Girl, you're my sister in blue? I did not know that. I did not know that. And from Jersey? Are you, girl, please. I did not know that. Are you north or south, Ronnie? But yeah, I loved my department. I did. I loved it there. It was so cold. And my phone, I kind of was in and out of it last night. So I went to go turn over and I saw my phone flash. And it was Alexa warning me that the snow was going to be stopping at a certain amount of time. And like in so many minutes. It said snow will be snow. I was like, snow? I was like, she tripping. Ain't no snow here. Because it wasn't even that cold out yesterday. Y'all, I get up. I come in here to the door. I had to go back in there and get my phone and video it. I could not believe it was only a little, a little bit of icy, glow out there, but it was out there. And you could hear it going tip, 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 as it's hitting. So I can't stand the cold. I can't stand it. I can't stand it, girl. That's where I ran from. Oh, did you? Is it a lot? Well, snow in Jersey, it got to be 4 inches before you even be pulling out the shovel. You just drive in. I drive over it and up my driveway into the garage. I couldn't care less. Drive. You're just used to it. Like 4 inches is when it's really 3-4 inches is when you're like, okay, well, let me shovel. And then, now this is going to be a headache on the street. Let me tell you, my department used to call us Central. Okay. Oh, okay. Girl, we was too close. We were way too close. So, anyway, I got 3 things I'm talking about. The snow and storage, and then we're going to talk about YouTube. It was in the 60s. We're getting back to it. Thank God. They say December is supposed to be really good and bring us back some normal weather. So we'll see. Wait. Yes, but when I was walking in Target, I went to Walmart, picked up my groceries, and I was like, I got to get a glue gun. So I was like, I ain't going back in Walmart. I ain't going in Walmart, right? So I'm walking in Target to go get it. Target didn't have one glue gun in the store. The lady checked all the tabs, no glue gun. So I have to go back to Walmart, go in, get the glue gun. But I'm in them big Columbia ski jackets. Yeah, that's what I was in. It was 42 degrees, but it felt like people was outside with short sleeve shirts midday today. I got to go get my booster shot tomorrow. So I got to go out tomorrow too. But the COVID booster, I'm going to get that. I'm tired. I'm ready to just kind of, at least in a big area, I'm ready to take my mask off. I'm over it. Like, this mask is killing me. Okay, so I got that done. Let me go back to storage. When I called the storage place, finally I got in touch with somebody today to tell them I changed my lock, because they put their sticker on every lock. So they know that ain't nobody tried to change no locks up in there, okay? It's a big storage space. So I'm calling them to tell them I changed my lock. And the guy was like, oh, I'm glad you told me, because, by Monday we would have went around there and we would have seen it, ask, did you change your lock? So I said, no, I did change it. I said, but I got pry marks on my lock, right? Yeah, I have to get my booster, because I've been threatening to get my booster since March when I had COVID again. Oh, okay, Ronnie, get out of here. I was always in court. Always. But the good thing about it is when you had court on your overtime, on your off days, all you had to do was throw on your uniform and go in there and you get a half a day's pay, right? So every day on my off day, I would be throwing on my uniform, going into Hall of Justice or City Hall, wherever, right? And getting my subpoena signed off, and then be ready. Because a lot of the time people don't show up. The defendants don't show up. I walk in, be like, yo, check me in. Sign my thing. They ain't come. All right, I'm out. And I would take off and go right back home and have a half a day's pay. So it's easy to get a day and a half pay. That's a nice chunk of change back in those days. So for court. So you always saw me in court. I ain't never miss a court date. But yeah, so now and then too, we did a lot of work with the state police too, Ronnie, back in the day. We did a lot of reversals with HIDA and special operations with the state police. We worked with them a lot. So we probably ran into each other during that too. Strolling Broadway with high heels and hot pants. Yeah. Yeah, I was a hooker. I was a hooker. I was a good one too. I wasn't really a hooker, y'all. Undercover. I was a police officer. Undercover. Okay. Y'all, let me tell you, I was so snooty that I would be offended when they lowballed me. Even though I knew in my mind it wasn't real, right? Yes, indeed. Ain't nothing like them hot pants and high heels, girl, strolling the strip. And always with the big bags, like I had my radio in it, right? We used to do that. Oh my God, that was the best. And when they lowball you and you're like, no, I don't want, no, you ain't, you've been trying to bargain. One day we were out and doing this sting operation. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yep. So one day my chief was out with us and we were doing this sting operation where we went and picked up all the prostitutes off Broadway and transported them in the paddy wagons out to the east side of Camden and dropped them off. So we would be able, so they wouldn't be warning the Johns. And then they let us out, right? And we're walking down Broadway, strolling, picking up Johns and whatnot. And so I get to this. These are the two people from the car wash that the city has their contracts with. So we go to the car wash, right? So the guy walks up and he comes up to me and he says, what do you, I remember we used to put dirt on our clothes and stuff too, because they said we were too clean, some of the prostitutes. So we had to like wipe dirt on us when we got out there. It was a mess. So anyway, wait, this guy walks up and he says, how much? And I said, he said, how much for something? He forgot, he said something. And I told him, I said, I'm looking at him like, fool, I just saw you a couple days ago. We were talking. I talked to you a couple days ago. So I tell him, okay, I agree, right? And so he goes, and I said, well, look, I said, it's hot out here. I done seen 4 police out here in the last 15 minutes. Go down the street to that abandoned house and wait on the step. We'll go in there. He says, okay. And he goes down there. He got his beer. He's ready to get it on, okay? And so he said, wait. So he says, I'm walking towards the house. He's sitting on the step. He's laid back like this. He takes a swig of his quart. He had a quart of beer. And he's a little Mexican guy. And he tells me, oh, my friend's going to come. It's going to be 2 of us. As I'm walking up, I hit my radio. I said, get around here. Right? So I'm like, you think I'm going to get, for the $20 that we just planned on, I'm going to do both of y'all? I said, sir, you ain't even getting it. The thought that you have in your mind that you was going to bring your buddy just made me mad, right? So by the time I'm walking up the way, his buddy is coming and he walks up. So we're talking for a minute before they ran up and got him. The guys who was in uniform ran up and got him. Then we had one that he wanted me to do 2 for 15. No, 2 for 10. I was trying to bargain up to 15. He was like, but come on. He was like, look. We got crack, we got beer, and we got $10. And it's me, you, and him. We're going to get it on. And my chief is like, well, after it was all done, after I was trying to bargain him up to 15 at least, right, y'all, 15, y'all. I was just clawing at trying to get more. Because I'm worth more than that, right? 2 for 10. So I reached my hand in my pocketbook. I hit the radio. I was like, 2 for 10? And you got beer and you got crack? I was like, all right. So my chief laughed. He cracked up laughing, right? So they all come up, they swarm, they get him, they find the crack. So this guy now is not only going on a warrant. I mean on a summons, he's going on a warrant because he got crack. So it's so funny because I was like, take him to jail. He's going to give me 2 for 10. Oh, it's so funny. So my chief said, Brody, listen. You got to stop bargaining with these guys. The whole purpose is to just get them to say what we need them to say. And we're going to, so he was like, you got to stop bargaining with these guys. I laughed so hard, y'all. I said, Chief, it's just something in me that will not go for 2 for 10. I can't go for 2 for 10, y'all. I just can't. I will never be able to go for 2 for 10. So, and even though I knew in my mind it wasn't going to be no deal, I still had to bargain them. I was like, you know what, Joan, get your life. But those were the days. I miss those days so much. Now, look, y'all, I'm off on a tangent because this is not what we were supposed to do. Ronnie got me talking about this. Y'all, I can tell you so many stories. Like the one guy, it was an older guy. He was in his late 70s, right? 2 for 7. No, I would have had I would have been like, sir, I'm sorry. At least if you don't come up to 10, you can walk. You're going to get away with this one. Right? So, hey, Sandy, welcome. So, wait. So, now this other guy, my friend Vonda, she was an officer, too. And we used to all do these stings together. So, she had this one guy. He was a white guy. He was like 76, 77, older man. But actually, he was like this. He couldn't even lift his head up. So he had something going on where he was like this. And he walked like this and he sat in the car like this. And he walks up and he pulls up to her. And so he says, how much for a hand job? And she said, you tell me. That was our favorite line. You tell me, I just want to get high. Because we couldn't call out a number. They had to give us the number. So our favorite line was, you tell me. Like, because the girls where we were doing this at was desperate. They would go $2 and $3. Yeah. So, but then you get the ones that ain't that bad that they would go 10 to 15, maybe 20. Yeah. So we would shoot for that. So he says, how about 15? She said, okay. Right. So when we finally arrest them, we had a staging area like 4 blocks away where the cops would come up, the ones in uniform would come up, snatch them up. And they were in BDU uniforms. They weren't in regular uniforms, because we worked the special operations unit. So they would come up, snatch them up, get them out of there real fast, throw them in the car, take their car, pull it to the side, take them over to the staging unit where we would take their pictures. and write up and give them the summons, because this is, you know, you can release them right on this, on, they have to show up for court. So, but we got to the point where the chief was like, I'm tired of this. We're going to put them in the newspaper. So all the pictures, I mean, all the names, not the pictures, all the names, and I had a whole photo album with all the Johns in it. I had, when I retired, I left it for the department. But I had organized this whole photo album with everybody we ever arrested in these sting operations. And I mean, it was packed with pictures, right? And so about a week later, this lady comes up to the chief's office, and she's like, my father's name, address, and his date of birth was in the paper for picking up a prostitute, and he's older. He would not do that. Somebody used his name. And well, anyway, she called first, and the chief said, well, we have pictures. The chief said, well, come up and see if you can ID the picture. If it wasn't him, then it wasn't him. So he said, you can come in during the weekdays, because we at this time I was working 10 to 6, right? Tuesday through Saturday, unless we had something going on. So he said, come in. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm trying to get there, Selena. I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying. That's why I said if I come on and talk to y'all, I know I'd get out of that mood. So the chief calls us at midday. He calls me and he says, do you have your photo album on you? I said, yeah, it's in my bag. He said, all right, come up to my office. So me and 2 other women, we were driving around in detail that day, or, you know, just driving around the neighborhood, looking for site jobs. So we drive up to the One Police Plaza. We go up to the chief's office. And so I got my book. And the lady's in there. She was like, I know that my father could not have done this. And she's talking to the chief. And I'm looking. I was like, what's his name? So I look. And I see the man. So I come over. I said, ma'am, is this? And I pulled the picture out of the slot from the photo album. I said, you know who this person is? She was like, oh my God, that's my father. I said, well, Daddy wanted a hand job. That's all Daddy wanted. That's all Daddy wanted. Yo, yup. That poor girl was crushed. I would have been crushed if somebody, told me, oh, your dad's out here looking for it. I would have been like, sir, I will slap you across your face. Yeah, she was like, that's my father. I said, well, your daddy wasn't hit. Because now, this is the funny thing. On the picture, you know the instant ones that come out, the bottom where there's that white part, and then the back, I would write on a sticky thing, and I would stick everything on the back of it and slide it into the photo, because I was ready when I got to court. Soon as I went in court, if they were like, well, I wasn't there, Your Honor, I'd be like, bloop, here you go. This is exactly what he asked for. This is what he was. This was the location. This is the car, the tag number, the VIN number of the vehicle he was driving, Your Honor. And this was him. Yeah. Yeah. So I pulled it out. I read the back. I said, well, he asked for a hand job for $15. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She was like, oh my God, I don't want to know that. I said, well, ma'am, you came here. You got what you were looking for. Yeah, you got it. So that, now mind you, this was back in the day when all of this was really convenient. I had everything organized to the T. When I walked in court, everything was in that book. Everything was in there. Then I had one, hey, Will, what's up, friend? So when I would walk in, and so the thing is, I remember this one guy that I grew up with. He was a guard at the jail, county jail, not prison. And no social media back then. No. So I mean, it was just starting out, but I wasn't into it. I remember back when they had like MySpace and all that kind of stuff, but I wasn't into it. My teenagers had that, but I wasn't into it. So this guy that I grew up with. I grew up all my life with, ever since like before school. We grew up in the same neighborhood. Yes, indeed. The best, right? So he worked at the prison. And this girl that was in prison, not prison, he did not work at the prison. He worked at the county jail. It was right in my city. And he messed around and had sex with a girl in the prison. Now, I mean a prisoner in the prison. Mm-hmm. And got caught. She told everything, and they looked it up and found stuff where he took her around where he knew the camera wasn't, and he was exchanging favors for that. Yeah. So, hey, sugar honey, I was just talking about you, friend. Just getting in. What? You was out these streets this late? So, wait. So, anyway, he goes through, he does all of that, right? Winds up getting fired. He was married to a girl who worked in intake in the jail. Yeah. He was a guard. She worked in intake. And she was a friend of mine. So I met her through one of my coworkers. And we were, well, I say friendly. Let's say friendly. Like, you know. And she was a friend of a friend, but we were cool. Like we, you know, we were really cool. Where we had each other's numbers and stuff like that. So it took her over the top. They wound up getting divorced. She was trying to stay with him at one point, but then this fool messed around and got caught trying to pick up a prostitute a couple months after this. When she was trying to deal with this and he was going through court and he was trying, you know, they were charging him and all this kind of stuff, he got caught on top of all of that picking up a prostitute. Now, I wasn't the one who caught him. Okay? So I didn't know, and there was no picture of it. Because I'm the only one that took pictures when we did the sting operations or when I was working. Because it was my book. So there wasn't any picture. But she found his wife found the ticket in the car. And she called. First she called my friend. And then my friend was like, well, Joan's more versed with the statutes. So she called me and said, here's the statute that's on the ticket. And she said, he said he got pulled over for not having a seatbelt. What is this? And when she said it, I said, oop. I said, girl, he picked up a prostitute. He was trying to pick up a prostitute. And she was like, I said, oh, okay, but wait. I said, let's think, let's talk first. She was like, what? She was like, it can't be. No, you must be mistaken. I said, girl, I do this every day, all day long. This is what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So I said, here's the statute. I read it out to her. I actually looked it up for her and read it out to her. She still, for about a month, did not want to believe that she thought I was mistaken. This is my job. This is what I do. And you're telling me I don't know the statute that I charge people with? So, hey, who else is on? Did I miss anybody? If I missed you, y'all, I'm going to see your name. I'm just running my mouth. So anyway, those were some of the stories, y'all. I had a bunch of them. I had a bunch. But let me get back to storage. I took care of storage, right? Somebody tried to break into the unit. Oh, they told me that there was a burglary about 2 months ago where they did get into they did cut some of the locks off. I have pry marks on mine. Like pry, you know, like they took the things trying to cut it and couldn't cut it, the bolt cutters, and couldn't cut it on my lock. They never even told anybody they had a break-in. I said the best thing they could have did the job right. Broke in, took all that junk that I don't need in my storage container. And I could have got my $2,000 in insurance money. And then I would be free of that. You know, the only reason why I got that around there is because I can't control myself to get rid of it. That's the only reason why I got it. So anyway. So, hey, Phyllis. So anyway, see, that's the thing, y'all. When Sugar Honey puts the names up, that's how I can tell. Hey, Colette, welcome, friend. That's how I could tell. When I was just talking about you, Sugar Honey, I said, Sugar Honey ain't here. And y'all, my friend Zane is on here. I was telling y'all about Zane last week. Y'all, there's Zane. He's on here. Y'all, Zane is the greatest that ever did it on YouTube. He was the man. He just don't upload anymore. His stuff is still up. If you want to find him, he's at home with Zane, but he doesn't upload anymore. For personal, just because he decided he wasn't going to do it. But he's good, y'all. And he got a lot of good stuff on his channel. A lot of good stuff, y'all. And he is y'all, when I tell you, when we get on the phone, he's like me and you, Sugar Honey. The 5 hour, we'll be on the phone for 5 hours and not even thinking about it, talking about everything. Okay? Zane is my cut buddy. But he is very good, y'all, with decorating. And he is, so if you want to catch some of his old videos, because like his, you know, stuff don't go out of style. He's very good with styling things. Check out his channel, At Home with Zane. One day, we might get him to upload again. Yes, I keep telling you to ink. Now you got to ink me in. Don't pencil me in, Zane. We got to catch up. I know you got your little fancy job now because he don't went back to work, y'all. And now he don't have no time for me. We don't be chit-chatting no more. But I understand. When you first go back to work, the last thing you want to do is be chit-chatting. You're like, girl, I got to get home and relax. Hey, Allison. I know a lot of y'all in here know Zane. Y'all remember Zane's channel? Yeah, he's really good, y'all. And he's over there Christmasing it all up. Okay, yeah, call me so we can chit-chat. You know, I'm here. I've been sitting in this house doing nothing. So, hey, sexy lady, what's up? What's going on, friend? Y'all, that's her name. I'm not calling her that. Yeah, Zane, you remember him, MacD? Yeah. Zane used to, when I tell you, he would hook something up. And I loved Zane's channel. I loved it. But he just, after a while, sometimes you just get to the point where you're like, for no reason, he was just like, I'm ready to go back to work or do something different. So, but he still has all his videos up. And they're good videos for you to go back. If you're looking for structure, thank you, Zane. You know I like you. I got to listen. I wish you was putting your video. I know I ain't pushing you. But I'm telling you, y'all, Zane does from the top to the bottom when it comes to decorating. He has a very Pottery Barn, West Elm feel, but that masculine, but anybody could live there type vibe. I loved his vibe. I love the vibe in his house. Very cozy, comfortable, that grab a blanket, throw it over your leg, turn on the TV, kick your legs up type feel, that with your hot chocolate. Okay, thank you, Sugar Honey. There's a link to Sugar Honey just put up Zane's channel, y'all. Yes, indeed, MacD. But is it? You know what, Zane? I can't stand you. He done did Ralph Lauren tree. Could you imagine that plaid? Or I'm wrong. I'm calling it plaid, but it's called what? I can't think. Oh, why come I can't think? I just said that. How come I can't think? Tartan. Oh my goodness. I got to check it out. I know you posted at least on Facebook. Y'all, he's on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, right, Zane? Yeah. So if you want to see, if y'all miss Zane's stuff, he still posts on Facebook a lot on Facebook. So check him out. Hey, Raymond. What's up, friend? How you doing? Jason was on here too. I had Jason and Raymond. The only one I'm missing is Steven. Y'all three used to be on with the jewelry all the time. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I hear that, Angel. You know what? I just put up very little this year because that's how I was feeling. I was feeling like, just a little bit, but I didn't want to not do anything. So I did put up the tree, and I put up the little tree over here. I got a tree in my bedroom, and I got a little tree in the that's going in the guest room. It's there, but it ain't decorated yet. Yes, very classy. You got that right, MacD. Yes, indeed. Zane is very classy and really nice. I love his decor. Love it. And just the little stylings and groupings, the way he groups stuff together in styles is really good. So you really get something out of even looking at his old videos. It's a lot of like tutorial style, a lot of it. He explains really good in the videos. Oh, on the TV? Oh, okay. And all my pillows on the couch. Can y'all see that? Y'all, my whole bed, my comforter, everything is big and thick on my bed over there on the couch. Because I still make my bed tonight. I still got to eat. I'm a half cook tonight. Then I got to go in there, put my sheets on, get all of this stuff, put it back on my bed before I can get in it tonight. Swear. I can't stand this time of the week when I'm changing my bed. Because it just, to take all the linen, everything, all that stuff off of it, and then pull the linens. And then I refreshed my mattress today. And, just did a good cleaning of the mattress pad and everything. And then So now I got to put fresh sheets on. I was letting that air in there and then put my bed back together before I go to bed tonight. So, oh, did you? Get out of here. Y'all over there putting it down. Everybody is decorating this year, like big decorating. I'm loving watching it, but I don't know. I can't really get into it. I was like, I got the bug in October. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do, so I got the trees put up, but then after that I ran out of steam. Oh, okay. Hold up. Oh, wait a minute, Sugar Honey. When she tells me something, I know she's telling me something. Oh, and then I have too many pillows. If they seen my couch today with all the pillows from the couch, plus all the pillows from my bed sitting on top of them, just sitting there, they would be like so mad at me with all these pillows. Girl, let me tell you, so many people get so mad at my pillows. I can't understand it. It's a lot of work. But you know what? It's just, it's a part of it because you got to get those sheets off. And I don't like, after about the 6th day, I'm like over my sheets, because you just been on them for 6 days. So I don't let them go no more than that. 5, 6 days. 7, I'm like, by the time 7 comes, if I still have those sheets on because I'm lazy, all of my bedding is out here because I have had already threatened to take it off. So yeah, all right, so now let me get back on track. Let's talk about YouTube. Wasn't that next? Let's talk about YouTube. I also want to talk about Christmas. I am not sponsored. And they don't even give you nothing special. But let me talk about this first because I'm not going to give them too much of my time. Afterpay. Y'all know I love Afterpay. Afterpay with Christmas. You get a lot of discounts. You'll get $10 off, $15 off, 20% off, 25% off, different stores for using Afterpay. Now, the benefits of Afterpay, I'm going through this real fast, y'all. The benefits of Afterpay is you get 4 payments. So when you first start off, it's going to be 6 weeks because you got to make your initial payment. Then in 2 weeks later, you make another payment. 2 weeks later, you make another payment. And then 2 weeks later, you make the last payment, right? And so you get a chance to spread out your purchase, one. So you're going to say you're going to a store and you're buying a kid a whole bunch of, I know I love them. I can't help myself. So with Afterpay, you have 4 weeks to pay. So say you're going to spend $250 at buying toys, right? At Walmart or something. You can buy it on Afterpay and you can take those 4 pay periods if you get paid every 2 weeks to pay it off. That's one thing. But 2, and you get your stuff right up front. It's not a layaway, so you get your stuff right up front. But 2, it doesn't hit your credit because you could take your credit card and go in there and spend $250. And then depending on what your credit is, your limits and everything, it takes your available credit down, which takes your credit score down. Right? So say you're going to spend $600, $700 for Christmas on all the gifts for your kids, your grandkids, whatever, right? And that's your allotted amount. And you're going to go spend this. You're going to take your available credit down $700. Or let's just say $1,000, which now your credit score drops. Okay? So if it doesn't matter to you whether your credit score drops, that's fine. But if you are trying to buy a house or... Oh, okay. Sugar Honey is always on top of that. Oh, that's my girl. That's my ace. But, so, hey, Yandel. So anyway, y'all, if you are trying to buy a house or buy a car or you're just trying to get your credit score up, Afterpay comes in clutch. Now, I'm not trying to do neither. I just don't want no dropping of the score, or anything like that. I have been utilizing Afterpay for over a year now, about a year and a half. I love it. I even have gotten to the point, y'all, where I buy groceries on Afterpay. If I'm going to spend over $100, a lot of the time I use Afterpay. And I'll hook it up with Walmart or Amazon, and I'll do it. And I'm paying $25 every 2 weeks to pay that off. or $30 or $31 or whatever it is, because they split it up in 4 payments. I've been doing that. Instead of, normally I would put it on an Amazon credit card or something. But the moment you take your credit utilization drops, rises up, and you have less credit available, your credit score is affected. So I just wanted to talk about that. Y'all think about those. Now, I like Afterpay because Afterpay does not fiddle with your credit. Klarna, depending on what kind you use, because you can slip up and do that 6-month thing and have interest. They don't mess with your credit, and no interest on Afterpay. A couple other ones, they do have interest on them. And they will take you longer than 4 weeks. You can go longer than 4 weeks, and they will charge you interest. So you got to watch what you do. But I like Afterpay because there's no interest. It's just like you walked in and paid. There's no interest at all. You don't pay nothing. How they make money is from the stores. The stores pay them, like, say, 3% of your purchase or 4% of your purchase. And so with everybody using it, they make good money doing that. So right now they don't have a referral program. So I'm not making anything from it. And they're not paying me. Tell y'all this. I just, when I find something good, I like it. You can use it for so many things. It will not go, your credit will not be affected whatsoever. And there's no interest. Come on, that's like layaway, but you get your stuff up front. So anyway, that was enough. I gave them enough time. I just wanted to talk. With Christmas coming up, I just wanted people to understand there's another avenue. If one of your kids wants something and you're like, I don't know how I'm going to do it before Christmas, I got this to pay and that to pay, look at Afterpay. Just go ahead and apply. It's no big thing. Just apply for it. It ain't no big thing. Just about everybody gets it. You got to be the 1% in this world that don't get it. Okay. So what I hear, everybody I told gets it. Miss, live from Dubai. Girl, I was getting ready to say your name. How are you? I was going to say, Miss. How you doing? I'm so glad to see. I saw you in the comments. I didn't get a chance to comment. Y'all, live from Dubai is in the house, all the way from Dubai. Yes, I ain't seen you in so long since the time changed last time. Good morning, friend over there. How's the weather? Girl, it snowed here. It was a light snow. It wasn't a major snow. It was just a little icing overnight. But by the morning, it was gone. Yes, all the way from Dubai. Y'all, she's the one that gives me those wax food things. She's the one that sends them to me. She don't send them from Dubai. She got somebody here in the States that she buys it from, and they send it. So, but she's the one that sends me them. So anyway, let me get back on track and tell y'all what I was saying. Okay, YouTube, MacD, here you go. If you are starting to put up shorts and you see that, it's something you like, I say, yes, the food looking candles, and they smell really good. And yes, those. So, I say if you are putting up videos and you're starting to see yourself really liking what you're doing, I wouldn't worry about your numbers at this point because you're just starting out. But in the back of your mind, that's where your focus is, because that's why you're doing it. You ain't doing it because you just, I'll put up a video. If that's what you're doing, that's fine, because a lot of people do that. But if you are, you're welcome. Yeah, apply. You know what? Just apply for it, because it gives you that time frame to pay for it. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people, let me tell you, I was a single mom, child. And them kids be asking for crazy stuff like, Mom, I need a car this year. Child? And I was like, okay, we'll do it. We'll figure it out. And I brought both of them cars. But I say that to say, we will do whatever it takes to get our kids whatever we want. They're asking us. I remember those days with those video games. You can get them on the Afterpay. Girl, they even just got Expedia. So you can plan your whole trip on Afterpay and pay for it in 4 payments. I promise you, they just got that. I just got that email the other day saying, we signed with Expedia. Book a trip. I'm like, no. Because I think the max that they loan out at this point is $2,500. And that's where my limit is. $2,500 is max. So the most you could spend is $2,500. But your girl ain't never spending no $2,500, because I ain't paying that off in 4 payments. Nope. I ain't built like that. So I never spend a lot. I'll spend $100 and something and then pay that, and then, like that. But yeah, so check it out and see. Like I said, it's like they say it's 1% that doesn't get yes, and Expedia, and hotels and everything. You get all that grouped in. Say you book a trip and it's going to come to like 1,300, and you know that okay, I was going to spend this, but I can make two payments up front. So they will take one payment immediately out of your account. So say I'm gonna go with $1,000 because I ain't gonna be breaking down no decimals. So this means you pay $250 every 2 weeks on your trip. So say you've already saved up 500. They'll want to take the 200 immediately, and then your second payment is there. Then you just got two more payments, which is $500, and they'll take them 4 weeks. 6 weeks and 8 weeks later. You know what I mean? So it's I like it a lot. I love Afterpay. I still like it a year and a half later. And nobody knows my business, what I'm buying or how I'm buying it, because it ain't marked all on your credit report. Like, oh, she spent this much. Okay, she paid that down. Now she spent this. I can't stand credit for that. I can't stand it. It's a good thing, you have to have it, but I want to spend what I want to spend. And so, which would make me spend cash, and then, or, my debit. But then why not split it and have the payments if you can in the same way? You're not paying no interest and you're not paying no payment. Y'all ain't gonna get me off my thing. I'm back on YouTube. Okay, so now let me focus and leave y'all alone. Let y'all chat amongst yourself while I say this. So YouTube, this is a good time to get in. People are really busy. Look, they're looking at holiday stuff. So if you put up your tree and you want to take a picture of it, I would say attempt long form. So at least 8 minutes, or a tad over 8 minutes, 8 minutes, some odd seconds. And then you can do your short form, which is under a minute, or 15 seconds is really what they're looking for in short form, but under a minute. Okay, so under a minute gives you a chance to go into a store and, okay, they got this, cut the camera. They got this, oh my gosh, look, this is on sale. Click, they give you got this, take take a little short 6-second video, 8-second video of, look, this is on sale, that's on sale. You put it together and it gives you, in a matter of 59 seconds or less, what's in the store on sale that week. Okay, so that's how you do it. You just take the clips, but you got to take, with YouTube, you got to take it in video, or you got to do it in, like use your iMovie, whatever your app is, to edit and put pictures in for shorts. TikTok, you can use pictures and video to do a TikTok. That's what I like. And even Instagram. But YouTube, you can't put still pictures into the shorts. Not yet. I think they're working on it. They got something called Shortsmas right now. Shortsmas. Yes. Mess. Like Christmas, like Vlogmas. So they want you to do a certain amount of shorts. I got the email. I didn't get picked for one thing I went for, so I'm a little mad with YouTube right now. And I didn't get picked because I'm older and I'm not doing them stupid dances. Hey, Tammy. What's up, friend? Oh, get out of here all day. I did see your text. And you know me, girl. I set the phone down and forgot to text back. We'll get together, Tammy. So, anyway, the shorts are very good right now to get into, because more eyes that's on YouTube right now around the holidays can possibly come across your video, like you, and subscribe to you. So, like I said, MacD, for example, right now, she's doing all her food. She's a trouble starter. Yes, Toys R Us. Remember? Oh, I would spend some money in Toys R Us. Layaway. Toys R Us layaway back in the day. So, anyway, she's taking right now pictures of all her good food, little videos of all of her good food. And then I catch them late at night, and I'm like, oh my God, I could go for some of that. Like gravy and all kinds of stuff, like good food. Yeah, plates of food. That's what she's doing to us. So anyway, I say that to say, if you are making this food, Frank, you could do an 8-minute 16-second video on how you made the food. You know what I mean? And start putting out a couple pieces of long form along with your shorts. If you want to focus on shorts, that's good, but still put some long form out because it's more a possibility of more eyes hitting your videos. So Mac D is on here, y'all. If y'all aren't subscribed to her, you might want to check her out because she's starting to upload now. And if we could show her some support, that would be good. Sugar Honey, is it possible you could grab her link for me, friend? I got my honey today, Sugar Honey. So finally got it. MCK space DEE. So yeah, she just started uploading on a regular, and I noticed on your shorts you were getting some good views. But I still say throw in a long form or two. Christmas is here, throw up something Christmassy or some cooking. If you want to stick with cooking and food, then do, show yourself cooking, like a recipe, something you specialize in, something like that, and get it some long form up because right now you got people watching shorts, a lot of shorts, and you got people really watching long form. So if your name, they keep coming across your name of your channel and they see that, oh, she's cooking too. You might want to even put that on one of your shorts to see how I made these lamb chops. I have check the full video out on my channel. Or something. Thank you so much, Sugar Honey. So check her out, y'all, and see. We support each other on here. We're going to get back to this where we call out channels and stuff, too. I'm going to be doing that. Next week, I'm calling out a lot of channels, and we're going to talk about channels next week. So this week, I was supposed to be talking about the 3 things I forgot that I was talking about. Oh, okay. That's right. I forgot you right here. Girl, I forgot. But yeah, so you do that. Do one of your, cook, right? And say, when you put your short out of your plate like you do, then you go on and say, in the title of it, just say, tonight's dinner. To see the full recipe, check out my full video on my channel. Something like that in your and not in your description box, but as your title. Because they don't let you really do anything with shorts as much anymore. They're getting there. Okay, good. You got it. Sandy got you. Now, Sandy, y'all, is a gardener. Sandy gardens everything. Okay. Sandy is a gardener, and Sandy, you used to put out a lot of pictures and stuff on Instagram about your natural foods, and she was so healthy. I would be like, Sandy, get out my face. Because, y'all, she's healthy. She's healthy. The healthy vegan. Vegan garden. Wait a minute. What did you used to have your name? Something about the vegan something? All these healthy plates full of vegetables and whatnot. I was like, you know what, Sandy? So, yeah, Sugar Honey put a link up, y'all, if y'all want to get a link to MacD's channel. But Sandy used to do, didn't you used to put up all kinds of plates and stuff? I was like, you know what? I want to see something unhealthy on here. But the food looked so good. And so y'all want to check out these channels. But next week, I'm going to be talking about, I don't know how many channels we'll get chance to look, but I'm going to write down some, and then we'll talk about these channels and to see if you guys are interested, because YouTube is starting to get boring. Like, I'm going on my, the way they're controlling your subscription page now. The Arctic Kitchen with Sandy. Okay. That was your old one? The Arctic Kitchen? Because I know it used to be really good vegetable recipe, like plates with all veggies and stuff. Oh, you eat fish too. Okay. So, girl, listen. I've been in the bed, okay? I've been in the bed. Now, what we got going on here? What we got going on? The popo in the house. The popo ain't playing. I seen that too. Carmen. Hey, Carmen. Sugar Honey. She might have just misspelled something and took it off. Because Sugar Honey's like, what? What's up, Carmen? How are you, friend? I couldn't see who you were. How you doing? Yeah, Carmen's cool. Sugar Honey just saw the deletion and she was like, Oh, you changed the name to that. Okay, okay. Over there eating all healthy. So Sandy, you still have your YouTube channel because I see you putting up stuff about the plants and stuff. But yeah, Sandy is good for that. So if you got stuff like me with these little stupid fly, y'all, I brought my little plant in because I didn't want it. My big plant, my palm, it's not a palm. What do they call them? But banana trees or something. Well, that thing went from, it was a nice size when I bought it from IKEA, but I wound up putting it outside because of those little flies, right? So Marge, I spoke to you. I didn't speak to you. I saw your name too. I'm so sorry, Marge. Hey, Marge. What's up, friend? Marge said, am I invisible? Marge said, y'all won't give me the attention I want. Thank you so much, Carmen. I appreciate you, friend. Marge is in the house all the way from if I cussed, I would have said, Marge is in the house. But y'all know I cut that out. Marge is all the way from Canada in the house, y'all. She drove all the way down here to the States to come be with us tonight. What's up, Marge? What's up, my friend? Yes, indeed. Up in the house. Take control, girl. I had all my mods in here today. Lisa and Sugar Honey. Now, Marge is up in the house. So, wait. Now, let me get back on track. Because Marge was like, am I invisible? I saw you, but I was talking and it said mental note, say hi to Marge. But I was still talking and I forgot Marge. I'm sorry. It's probably a few people in here I didn't speak to today. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on this stupid phone. My computer is unhooked because I got everything going, getting everything out of that room. So I can't be on my computer. Okay. Wanda, what's up, friend? Where's your brother at? I ain't seen your brother in a minute. Oh, Jose was on. What's up, Wanda? Hold up. Email me, Wanda. Email me. Email me. I should have some time tomorrow. Are you free tomorrow? How's everything going, Wanda? Just say yes or no. That's all. You don't have to say it all. Oh, that's what I was thinking because I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. Okay. All right. Call me tomorrow. I meant email me and I'm going to email me your number. Email me your number. We can chat. I'm so sorry to hear that, Wanda. Wow. And I haven't seen you. So I said, I'm kept, in the back of my mind, I was thinking, is everything okay? Yeah. Girl, God knows what's best for us, even when we don't. And I know it ain't not gonna say, friend. All I could do is listen. You know what I'm saying? All I could do is listen. Because you can't say anything right now, Yeah. That was a long fight. It was a good fight, well fought, But yeah. Yep. Wow. Yeah, y'all, Wanda's husband fought a long fight. And he was hanging in there. He was fighting for a long time. And, yeah. Wow, Wanda. And I know when I haven't seen you around the channel, I said, what is going on? I said, I wonder if everything is okay, But then I wasn't doing live, so I said, well, maybe she just isn't commenting on the videos. So, yeah. Call me, Wanda. Email me tomorrow so we can chit-chat. So anyway, for y'all that just came on, these are the Christmas ornaments that I was making to put on my sparkly tree. Yeah, y'all, it's hard, man, I tell you. Okay. Yeah. Girl. I said the holidays are the worst, too. But you know what? I said that to myself. I'm going to stop saying that to myself. I'm going to stop saying that. You know why? Because this year is the first year in 16 years that I was able to get through July without being a maniac. That first week, Sugar Honey's like, girl, tell the truth. Shame the devil. The first week, it was starting to get to me. The first 5 days, rather. And then after that, I I picked myself up and I started just doing stuff in the house. I started getting stuff cleared out and changing stuff around. I decided I was going to make some changes in the house. Look, I know what that's what you were saying. Girl, tell the truth. The first 5 days was hard. But after that, I was like, you know what? I ain't doing this. And she was like, okay, girl, you ain't going to do it this month. I was like, no. She was my cheerleader. I was like, I ain't doing it. She was like, you're right. You ain't doing it. And when I tell you, I got up, I decided I was going to add a little color in here. I was going to do this. I was going to do that. I was switching this around. I was going to do it. And I started doing all kinds of stuff, switching stuff around. I got my black things straightened out, these cabinets, all of that, got them put together. And I just started doing it. And this year was the first year that I said I was not going to say that. And I was gonna just do what, keep myself busy. So that's what I'm trying to do for the holiday. But I found myself over the last weekend, like 3 weeks, y'all, I've been so sad. I don't want to talk. I don't want to think. I don't want to do nothing. And my way of, sugar honey, my way of being quiet is to just shut up and not say anything. And it's to the point where my dear friend Lane, not to mention Sugar Honey. I love you, friend. I love you dearly. I do. Sugar Honey has gotten me through some days, y'all. But Lane, I have, because I've been keeping to myself so much. Because you know how sometimes you're going through something, you don't want the answer. You're not coming to your friend for the answer. You're coming to your friend to just listen to me, And sometimes they want to fix it because they love you. Like Lane loves me like a sister, like I love her like a sister. But I have to break the streak. Yeah. I'm feeling a lot better. We'll talk, friend. But so I got Lane just recently lost somebody in a close family member. And I got to call her. But I had not called her because I've been feeling so bad because I had avoided a phone call for so long. Because as soon as I get on the phone with Lane, this is how the friends we are. I was feeling in such a sad way for so long that as soon as I heard her voice, I would start crying and she would know something's wrong with me. Right? So I was avoiding her because I knew that I couldn't talk to her. And then Lane wants to fix it. Like I want to fix her stuff too. So it's only out of love, but I didn't want that. You know what I mean? So anyway, yes, indeed. Yep. So I gotta now bite the bullet and I gotta get on the phone and call my friend. I swear. So yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess, y'all. I have just been going nuts and I'm getting it together. I'm fixing it. Say la vie, Dawn. How are you? Girl, I seen you just uploading. All these people that uploaded is now popping on. Say la vie, Dawn. She just uploaded a thrift haul from Mission Thrift. I tell y'all, I just went on YouTube right before I came on live. Scrolled down, and Dawn was in my subscribe. I was like, Dawn uploaded a video? What's up, friend? Okay, Miss Wood. Levert. I can't say your name. Why can't I say your name? Hold on. Yeah, so I have to call Lane. And I'm so disgusted with myself that she's gonna be mad at me. But I know she ain't. Lane is my friend from I just saw you on there, Dawn, which is funny. Zane was on tonight. All my people. Yo, Dawn has been around for a long time, y'all. Dawn is another Canadian. Marge. Dawn is from up in Canada. And she has a really nice YouTube channel too, y'all. Me and Dawn have collabed before. Yep. Yes, indeed. Y'all might remember her from a collab we did. A $10 thrift flip, I think we did. Yeah, and the funny thing is, I hadn't heard from you in so long on YouTube, and then I saw that you uploaded. I was like, oh, I gotta check Dawn out tonight. I just seen that, and then she pops on. And then Zane was on. What's all my old people coming on for? You know how you get ready to pass away, and you start seeing people. Y'all better not be telling me nothing. I ain't don't be coming around here telling me that. I ain't in the mood for it. Hey, Akemi. Yeah, I'm trying to get y'all. I only did one of these. This is why I can't be doing DIYs with y'all. Yes, indeed. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Ooh. Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm getting through it. I'm talking myself through it. Yeah, I seen that, Dawn. It was just so funny that I was like, wow, Dawn uploaded today. And so I said, I'll put you on my list to watch tonight. I was telling a few other people I saw theirs, and then you pop on. I said, what a coincidence. Wait a minute, another. Uh, oh, y'all talking about, okay. Speaking of North Carolina. No, we did not say North Carolina, did we? Somebody came on and said North Carolina earlier. Oh, it does, Wanda. I'm sorry. If just remember to email me, Wanda. Email me by tomorrow afternoon, because I ain't gonna get up till a little late, and then I got some work to do. But I can chit chat with you while I'm doing some work in the house. Wait a minute. Ooh. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Yo, I'm telling you, these shorts is a good way to put stuff up on YouTube that you don't really have to be on YouTube. And the funny thing is, all it takes is for one to take off. And y'all, you make money. You do not have to. Now, to get to 1,000 subscribers, you just got to keep putting your videos up and getting people, and then ask for it, y'all. Ask for people to subscribe. My email is in every video. It's jbrody1121@gmail.com. But it's in every description box. You know, the box underneath the video that gives you the information. It's always in there. It should be in this one too, because it automatically goes into this one. jbrody@gmail.com. jbrody1121@gmail.com. So I got myself with the hot glue. Uh-oh. I'm playing. I got myself with the hot glue. But wait a minute. Oh, speaking of North Carolina, how about the girl, the 25-year-old that went to Cancun? Not Cancun. Did she go to Cancun? She went to where'd she go? Not Cancun. She went to Mexico, but what Cancun, right? And she I'm just making these. Cabo. I knew it was somewhere in Mexico. And she went, and within a certain amount of hours of her being there, within 24 hours, I know, she was unalived by her friends, y'all. By her friends. Who she went there was like 5 of them, I think, that went together. And supposedly one of her best friends, a male best friend. Wait a minute. Okay, Marge, email me. I told you I ain't giving you my address. She always trying to send me something from Canada. I know, they got it. Yes, indeed. I heard they ain't playing. Yep. I said, you know what? Let me tell you something. I don't know why I took that case personal. I took it personal. When I heard this, I've been commenting on the videos. I'm like, the guy was like, when I got there, this is her best friend. She was in the such and such room, and then we went into the living room, and she was laying on the thing. I put on soft music and was rubbing her head. I said, you lying, not with no broken neck and no severed spinal cord. You did not do that. She didn't get up and walk nowhere, okay? So you're lying, sir. Oh, I'm telling these people off online, y'all. You should see me. Her funeral, I've seen that. That's crazy. Yep. I know I was going, but now I'm like, you know what? It makes me want to pull myself out of retirement and go fix this and be like, listen, Mexico, come on. Because they're going to let them leave. Oh, it's alcohol poisoning. Okay, she got a knot on her head, a busted lip. Even though you couldn't see the neck, she can't move, right? She's, deceased. You going to just let them leave without nothing? Oh, they said it was alcohol poisoning. And they ain't doctors. Only a doctor could say that. You know what I mean? You let these people leave. Mexico, ain't nobody playing with you. Okay? Ain't nobody doing it. So I was like, I'm ready to book a flight and going down there and be like, come on, let's do this, Mexico. Because I already got it solved. We just need to extradite these fools back down here in Mexico and put them in these Mexican prisons. That's what we need to do. All of them. Every one of them. Because this one guy I saw where he said, I didn't get to Cabo till 3 o'clock. Cabo is 2 hours ahead of Texas. He flew out of DFW, right? And he was supposed to get there. But guess what? You was 2 hours earlier. You got there before the 3 o'clock mark, sir. You got there at 1 o'clock. Or 12:30, I think. They say he got there at 12:30. On the ticket where you know what I mean? It showed on his ticket that it was going to be 1:30 there. But he was leaving out. All he wants to show is when he was flying out and it was a 3-hour flight. No, buddy. You got to, now it's 2 hours. You're 2 hours before. So he was there. And even if he wasn't, they say she was supposed to have been deceased around 3 o'clock or 3:30. So even if he got there at 3 o'clock or 3:30, if you saw her move and she moved from one room to the other, that was before her injuries. Because she couldn't have moved with those injuries. So you was there when it happened. So let's tell the lie right. Either you was there or you wasn't. Tell the lie right. You wasn't there, but when you came, you put on soft music and rubbed her hair. And didn't notice that he said, I didn't even notice she had the big hickey on her forehead until the nurse pointed it out. Sir, you're rubbing her head with the soft music. And you didn't see the hickey. Young kid. I said, you know what? Their mom and dad, let me tell you. I said, listen, you know how them people say, the father was on there like, I don't have no time for this because I'm just going to let the police handle it. Meanwhile, he putting on his hoodie, his black hoodie. He got his mask. He got his boys behind him. They got their sticks, if you know what I'm saying. And they hitting every corner. And they hunting them down. And then when you see bodies dropping, you know that dad ain't playing no games. Because he's like, this really hurt me. That's his own. Now, mind you, this girl is his only daughter. Only child, I think. I think the mother has another child, has another daughter. But I think this father, it was his only child. Because he said, I'll never have grandkids. I'll never, all of this stuff. Because the girl, she, he said it in life. She was living it up. Then, here's the kicker, y'all. She had $10,000 in cash on her. And, hold up. Yeah, rubbing her head and playing soft music. That fool said, I promise you. I knew she wasn't feeling good. She was awake with a severed spinal cord and a broken neck. And she's there like, oh, thank you for rubbing my head and playing the soft music. I appreciate you, best friend. Sir, I will slap you to the ground. Because even if you wasn't there and you came in, you wasn't playing no soft music and rubbing her head. Unless you was rubbing her dead head. Okay? So stop lying. You was either there. Then the video where the girl was straight nude, right? So the girl was straight nude and she was fighting. The other girl was fighting her. Then there's a guy in the background saying, Quilla, can't you just fight back? And she says clearly, no. And the father says she's not a fighter. She's never been in a fight before. So she wasn't going to fight. And she was like, no. The girl was beating her down. Let me tell you, it would have pulled a non-fighter into a fight with the way she was beating this girl. But the girl just never swung. She was just trying to get her hands off of her. She never, let me tell you something. It would have been right hook to the left jaw. and down she goes like a sack of potatoes. That's what it would have been had it been this girl. Okay? So, y'all see this? You see this right here, the scar? All this around here? That's because it was a right hook to the left jaw back in the day, in my street days, in the police department. And I had to have my hand reconstructed. Because the bands that hold, the tendons that hold you, that control your fingers, that's why these fingers right here, they only move together. They don't move by themselves. I'm trying to move them by themselves, but they don't move by themselves. Because they had to take all this and fix it. Because all of the whole band that held your tendons together, that snapped when there was a bad punch. I was like, and it in my hand, and it popped the band in here. And so, yeah, it was bad. I done had some, let me tell you, I done been beat up on them streets. But I always beat myself up. Like the punch and then the spinal cord injury was a twist and fall. But yeah. But yeah, yes. Hold up, Marge. Hold up. I didn't see what Marge was saying. I'm sorry, Marge. Oh, that's right. You were having surgery. How you feeling, Marge? I forgot about Marge. I'm so sorry. I'm telling you, no, I was in a funk. I just didn't remember anything. I'm glad you're getting better, Marge. I'm sorry. I'm talking, not even reading the chat. I'm so sorry. But wait a minute. Let me see. No, none. Let me tell you, that would have pulled me straight out of retirement. I swear I would have. Girl, the way she was, I wanted to get into that fight so bad. Girl, you telling a whole big fat storytelling. Marge, I did not know that, friend. Oh my gosh. Oh, Marge, I'm so sorry to hear that. Wow, that just took me back. Y'all, she done took the words out of my mouth. Marge, I am so sorry. Wasn't you supposed to be having surgery a couple months back? Wasn't you having like a minor surgery, or your daughter was having surgery? Somebody was. And that's what I thought y'all was talking about. Oh my word. Marge, I am so sorry to hear that, friend. Wow. Hold on. Child, let me tell you, where I'm from, you have to be. Where I'm from, Camden, New Jersey, girl. If you ain't no tough cookie, you ain't gonna make it out. Yeah. Wow, Marge, when was this? Because I know you haven't been around, but see, with me not doing the lives, I didn't, I'm just thinking, okay, well, people aren't coming around watching the videos because I'm not doing the lives, so they're not really commenting on the videos. Wow, friend. Hold up. Let me see. Did she tell me? August 20. Girl, I did not know. Marge, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry to hear that. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. You know what? You got me ready to look at my health now. Wow. I am so sorry to hear that. Well, I'm glad you're doing much better. Hey, Yaya, what's going on, friend? Yaya done moved across the country, for darn near, but no, state to state. But you just packed up and got up out of there. Is that the same day, Wanda? Wow. Oh, my goodness, Wanda. Y'all, But yeah. Well, wait, let me finish this story, and then we're going to go on to see how y'all are doing. Because while I got it in my head, y'all, the girl had $10,000 with her, where, she was planning on this trip. Here's the worst part. At the very end, these people couldn't pay for the trip. She pays for the trip for them to go on. She paid, I think, for a couple of them that didn't have the money when it all came down to it. She was like, folks, we're still going to go, I'll pay. Now, mind you, imagine her saving up this $10,000 because she knows this friend's trip is coming up. And she's saving every cent, and she's probably doing a little extra side stuff, doing whatever to get this money up. And she has $10,000 in cash. Guess what, y'all? You know how you go through customs and you got to say, they say, do you have $10,000 or more? And she says, yes. And they have to write it in. She says, this is what I'm bringing for the trip. I brought it in cash. And they write it in. Well, wait, y'all. When the friends came back, they must have split the money up. You have $10,000? No. But they had money. She had zero zilch. I mean, she had no money. When they got her body, she had no money. Now, you would think the friends would come back and say, we brought her money back to your, here's her money in her wallet or whatever, right? Nope. They just came home. So not only did they kill her, they robbed her. They took her money. When I tell you they can't put them, they need to put them in a barrel full of acid alive and shut the lids. That's how I feel. You don't take somebody's child like that. A promising young lady. Her parents were proud of her. Her parents loved her. She was doing the right thing. She was living her life young at 24, 25 years old. I've been hearing that she's 24 or 25. A lot of people are saying 25. At this point, she's still living her young life, not married, no children, nothing, just living life. Getting what she wants to get, doing what she wants to do, and able to save up $10,000 or more because she paid for their trip on top of hers. And she's able to do this. Yep. Oh, yeah, this happened. Well, we're just hearing about it, but it happened the 30th of October, I think. But we're just hearing about it. And her funeral was today. They got her body back. Yeah, they say she was an entrepreneur. So she did hair and she did eyelashes and she did all kinds of stuff, like hustle. She, made money. And so she was able to save this money up to go on this trip. I could just imagine the week coming up to this trip. Like what's going through her head. The one, Dejanera, whatever her name was. She says the one who was beating her in the video. Mind you, the other one is the one who did the pile driver on her and broke her neck. Okay, but the one who was beating her in the video, her and the one who did the slamming, they both said, we don't have enough to go on the trip. We can't go. She said, well, I'll pay. I saved up enough money. I'll pay for y'all. So she pays. They go a day before her or hours before her. They get in. She gets in. And they're all there. And she comes in with the cash knowing she's going to front the bill. Okay, because if they didn't have enough money to get there, she's going to be buying the alcohol, the partying, the food. They had a chef that came in and cooked the tacos the first night because she told her mom that on the phone. When she first got there that night, she said, oh, we got a private chef. And so we're going to be having tacos and this and that. So, but I'm here where, everything's good. She told her mom this. So she's fronting the bill on all this. And within 24 hours, she's gone. You know why? Because they didn't want her to spend their $10,000. It happened in Cabo, New Mexico, but the girls from North Carolina, all of them are from North Carolina. But I felt like I needed to talk about that. I was so angry that now this mother doesn't have her child. This father doesn't have his child. This sister doesn't have her sister. You know what I mean? These people in the community that, supported her business. And one girl who was her best friend since she was in kindergarten, started preschool or kindergarten or something together. She was there helping the mom. And this girl does hair too. So she went to the funeral home and did her hair and her makeup and stuff and got her dressed for the funeral. So she was on a video too. I saw her video today. And she was talking about how, it was so hard to go in there and do it, but she had to do it. Yes, and they let all of them, that's what I said, Marge, exactly. They tell the people, the nurse that comes, the nurse says, well, what happened to her head? Because they said it's alcohol poisoning. So the nurse says, well, she's deceased. And what happened why is her head busted and why is her lip busted? And they were like, well, I don't know, she must have fell. So they let them leave. The police come, they let them go fly on back to the United States. Well, see, here's the thing about the United States. The United States and right now in Mexico are cool. So they already said, if we got to come get them, what's up? And the United States was like, come get them. So the FBI is involved now, y'all. Yes. Yes, indeed. They beat this girl up for her money. Ain't nobody going to tell me no different. And they, the fact that she was able to come there with all this money and none of them had none. And you know how, like I said, we know they didn't have it is because she had to pay their way and say, don't worry about it. I got money. I'm bringing money. So, because the girls was like, we ain't going to go. And she said, don't, I'm paying you. I'll pay for your tickets. The villa is already paid for. I got money when we get there. We're going to have a nice time because I saved up whether she said 10,000 or whatever, but she had the check mark on her passport that they said, did she have the money? Did you have more than $10,000? Yes. And then they put the amount. I didn't see the amount, but the check was there where it said yes. When she entered, within less than 24 hours later, she has $0 and they running up out of there. And wait, the night that she died, that they took her out of there, they still stayed because that was their last night. Y'all, they went to a party. They said her BFF, the guy, Khalil, I think his name is. He was the fourth person to sign into this private party. He was the fourth person. He said he didn't go to the party. His name was there, number 4, to enter the party, this private party. Yep, they all went to a party. She laying there dead, and they went to a party. Let me tell you, United States said, come get them. Y'all ready? Investigate. And when you're ready, call us. So I hear that the FBI has been in contact with these people. So I don't know what's going on now. I haven't heard anything else. Yes, it's awful. It's horrible. Could you imagine it? I mean, I think about my granddaughter who has no fear of life. She's been to with friends trips to Puerto Rico, to Los Angeles, she was in Ohio recently. She was been to Florida with her friends. She goes Houston with her friends, everywhere. Louisiana. They go on all these trips. They're young. They don't have children. They're not married. They save up their money and they all go on these trips together, right? But I think about her with that. Yes, it's horrible. And I'm like, you don't know who you're going with. Because here's the thing. Say Sugar Honey calls me and says, hey, girl, let's go on this trip. Now, I know her. We're good. But say she brings 2 other friends that I don't know. We're cool. But every now and then, I'm hearing a little like that in the background. What? And then I'm here like, what? Oh, nothing. Y'all talking about me. And y'all plotting to kill me. And I'm leaving. That's how I'm going to feel. So I can imagine how she was feeling because they showed another video with her walking through the villa with her. She was on a live video. And she was like, where y'all at? Because she said, it don't take that long to get naked, meaning putting on your bathing suits because they were getting ready to go out to the pool. And so she must have went to her room, put on her stuff. They were all gathered in one room, still fully clothed. None of them put on a bathing suit. She's the only one with the bathing suit on. And they're in there talking, and the conversation changes when she walks in. Yeah. Now, I don't know what people online are saying that they was plotting her death at this time. I don't know what that conversation was because we didn't hear it. So I don't speculate. However, I will say the whole energy, I felt weird when she walked in that room. The energy change. You could tell she did because she was still trying to get them. Like, it was like they didn't know her and they were treating her bad. So these people, she went on the strength of the best friend. And that best friend, it wasn't nowhere around to protect her. When these people was like, we taking her money. Oh, we getting her money. And we going to leave her here. And we going to go back to the United States. And ain't nothing they could do about it. Well, that's a lie. Yep. Yes, indeed. So she came there, like I said, she told them clearly she had money for the trip. She clearly paid for their stuff, paid for the rest of their trip. Now, I don't know if they ever put a deposit down or she paid the entire thing, but she paid for them to get there. The 2 girls, at least. I don't know about the 2 other guys that was there, but she paid for the 2 girls. She was like, I've saved up this money. I got it. So, okay, all right, I'm getting ready to get off here too because I got to eat and make up my bed before I go to sleep. But I just had to talk to y'all and change my mood. But yeah, so that's crazy. I just said, wow. I couldn't believe it, y'all. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that. I said, I just felt my heart just crushed. And my feeling is, one, the torture she had to go through because it took a while to kill her, okay? And then 2, her parents. And her sister, and her friend that was there. Because her friend said it was so hard to go in there, but she had to do it. She had to be the one to do it. She knew she did. So she went in to do her makeup, get her dressed, and do her hair. Because the girl did the same thing she did. Now, supposedly, she was this really popular braider and wig installer and stuff. This girl, so she made really good money. Everybody came to her to get their hair done. You know, in the area, they knew that she was really good. Supposedly, her friend is really, is somebody who does the same thing. So she wanted to be the one that got her ready for the funeral. But I tell you, it is crazy. It is crazy. Yeah, that was another thing I wanted to talk about tonight. But yeah, y'all, he keep these children close to you. Because Zaya don't think nothing can happen to her. Zaya is invincible in Zaya's eyes. And it just made me think of her. I couldn't imagine. Zaya's only 21 years old, living her life, thinking that the world is a good place. And it just ain't no more, It's just not. And so she thinks, oh, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. We're gonna do this and do that. When that one friend brings one shady character that's supposed to be her friend, y'all, the quickest way to drop a friend is for a friend to be around somebody who does a whole lot of chit chatting and talking about people. Then that friend can't be my friend no more, because if you're entertaining it, you're involved in it. Yep, it's a mess. I ain't doing it. Because that's where it came. And the sad thing is that she really trusted her friend. Yeah, they're working. They're involved in it now. It was quiet. It's kept. The funny thing is, a couple days, I'm going to say about 5-6 days after it was all over, the Mexican authorities, some authorities from Mexico, Cabo area, I don't know where. I don't know how their structure is. But I think the medical examiner contacted her parents and said this was not alcohol poisoning. 5 days later, you think? Right? 5 days later, they actually waited for the paperwork to come back. And they said she had been beaten severely. She was beaten to death. And her neck was fractured, broken, and her spinal cord was severed. Yeah. Yep. And there's a video of this girl slamming her to the ground head first. Where that was it. That was the move that did it. Now, she was beat really bad prior to that, but that's what did, Y'all, I tell you, I can't do this. I can't do it. And then how about this fool? Was y'all watching the trial up there in, hold up, I still can't get it together. Waukesha, Wisconsin? That fool made me so mad, I wanted to fight him every day. I swear. So he's finally sentenced to 6 life sentences. Yeah, crazy. It's crazy. I'm telling you, it was horrible. I said, wow. And you know what? I got so involved in it. I got to the point where I was like, oh, I need to solve this. I swear, I'll do that, y'all. When I'm mad, I'm going to solve it. And, so I watched that video. I watched it over and over, and I was watching everything. I listened clearly to every word that was said. Okay, Carolyn, thank you so much. I'm getting ready to hang up too, y'all. I'm getting ready to hang up, and I am going to get ready to fix me something to eat. Yeah, oh, that was a whole waste of money. And he's getting ready to go to trial in Milwaukee when he was beating the girl. He's going to go to trial on that. He's going to waste every tax dollar on that too, on another trial. First of all, sir, you can't get no more time. They need to just say, we ain't going to do a trial, we'll drop the charges. That's what they need to, because he got 760 some years plus 6 life sentences. So where's he going? 6 life sentences without the possibility of parole plus 760 some years. So unless he's the second coming, he ain't never getting out. He's 40 now. So, yeah. Milwaukee needs to not waste that money and just say, you know what, we dropped the charges. Like, we ain't letting you spend no more of our money with your craziness. Yep, that's crazy. I said, I just would be scared to take a kid to a parade nowadays. Then somebody just did the same thing. Y'all hear that? I'm not going to try to call where it was. I think it's in California, LAPD. They drove the car into all the cadets, the recruits. All the recruits, they're running. You know that morning, Ronnie, you know, the academy. Oh, Lord, the torture. They're already being tortured. The cadets are running in line. It's probably, oh my gosh, it had to be 50 of them, maybe out there. And they're running, doing their morning PT. When you get in, you are tortured. You come in your PT uniform. And you are out there and you are being tortured from the minute you stand in line for inspection to the minute you, and then they make you, oh God, we used to get 4 minutes to take a shower, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, depending on how we did that day, which means you got to run in there, rip your clothes off, run through the shower, put your uniform on, and be out there in formation. So now imagine that. And they're running, and this car just runs and plows into them. I want to say, I can't remember how many, it was more than 10 people that was really badly hurt, but well more than 25 that was injured. Yeah. One person is still in the hospital in critical condition with a brain injury. Another person is in a different hospital with something else going on. Another one of the recruits. But the rest of them are all pretty much, they know they're going to survive now, other than these two. It's crazy. Now, the trial was just over. The next day after the trial, or a day later, 2 days later, this guy does this. This just happened. I said, look. Now, they said in Waukesha, they're going to have the parade this year. They're going to do it. But you know they're going to be on high alert for anybody even looking like they're going to be driving down there. You know that's going to be on high alert. Yeah, the recruits. Yep. Now, mind you, here's the thing. They ain't even insured yet, y'all. Now, I know the city will pick up. They're going to be covered, but they're really not covered yet. The recruits, they treat you horrible. They're like, you ain't got no insurance. The only reason why I had insurance is because I had already been insured through the county, and I had 90 days to last me, and I was able to carry it over with Cobra until I got into the police department, until I finally graduated the academy and got into the police department. Y'all, I tell you. Something else. All right, so I only got 2 done talking to y'all. Look. So these are going to be on my tree in my room. I'll show y'all that one time because it was just so naked. It was just empty. And I was like, I need a little more sparkle. I'm going to find some, but I don't want to spend no money. So I remembered I had pulled these out and I had this wrap. I was like, let me just make me some little sparkly boxes. So yeah. I'm going to finish these up probably tomorrow. I ain't doing them tonight. Thanks. But yeah, it was free for me because, you know, this stuff, they sell this stuff at Amazon and all the craft stores. And I just cut out the length I needed. This is what's on my mirrors in my bedroom, y'all. This is what's on wood. I glued this to wood and painted underneath of it silver. And this is the rack that's on my mirrors in my bedroom. Yep, I made them. And I made them for... This big, you get a big, giant roll like this off Amazon. Back when I got it, it was $11 and something cent, right? And the wood cost me every bit of $1.50, $2 or something like that. I think it was $2 because it was 2 pieces. And then I had a foam board from from Dollar Tree. And the mirrors came from the 99-cent store. They were $1.99. Because they were a little longer, so they charged $1.99 for that length. So what, 2, and then $1, and then what, quarter worth of this? But no, maybe 75. I say $1 worth of that. What, about $4 or $5? I made those mirrors. Yep. Wow. Wow. All right, y'all, I'm going to get off of here tonight. I got to still fix something to eat. Y'all, I'm going to make a little bit of Thanksgiving. Probably a little before Thanksgiving. I might do it tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling. I was like, I'm going to make something. So I went and got a roasted chicken. I got a couple things. I got some cheese so I can make a little bit of macaroni and cheese. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. I won't see y'all. Well, I will see y'all on videos. But next Saturday, we'll be live again, y'all. Next Saturday, we'll be live, and I'll be talking about some YouTube channels. Some of you guys, YouTube channels. Some of you just starting out. Some of y'all that's in a slump. Let's talk about it. And let's get people, invite somebody in, y'all. Don't be afraid to invite your friends to come into the lives on Saturday nights. Let's get this live back to where it used to be. I know it's in a slump, but invite your new friends. Your friend, not your new friends. It'll be my new friends when you bring your friends. But yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. And that, you know what? That's why I said I got to get on here. I got to get on here because my friends make me feel better. I had to. So invite some of your friends. Thank you so much, Ronnie. I appreciate you, friend. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your turkey. But yeah, so I had a taste for a Thanksgiving sandwich, so I went and got the chicken. I'm gonna make some stuffing. I'm gonna make a little macaroni and cheese. But the next day I'm having that because I didn't have a Thanksgiving sandwich this time when I made that a couple weeks ago. So I'm gonna make that again. That's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, I'm gonna chit chat with y'all later. I'm hanging up on y'all. Sugar Honey, give me a call if you get a chance, or either tomorrow. All right, y'all. I'll chit chat with y'all later. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.